welcome to Clonmel, County Tipperary, where after a 6-week break, the Dunlop Championship returns for round 7, the CPAM Stone Throwers Rally. But before that, we take a look back at the action from the last round in Carrick-on-Shore, where Kevin Barrett finished 5th at the Ravens Rock Rally. 4th place went to Wexford man PJ McGrath. Suffering a number of punctures in the Subaru, Niall Maguire had to settle for 3rd place. Patrick Elliott also encountered difficulties at the Ravens Rock, but he managed to finish in 2nd place. However, Elliott took maximum points as eventual winner Ray Breen wasn't registered for the championship. So with Elliott and Maguire tied for 1st place on the points table, the championship is delicately poised as we head into round 7 here in Clonmel.
Hello and welcome to Clonmel for the 7th round of the Dunlop National Rally Championship, and with just 4 rounds remaining, never before have we experienced such a tightly contested championship, with 2 of the now main contenders, Patrick Elliott and Niall Maguire, both level on championship points, with both of them wanting to regain that championship lead as much as the other. Will they be able to keep the cool to achieve that? Well, let's find out as they now tackle 8 stages of the 2008 Stone Throwers Rally.
I don't know how Niall is feeling about this event. You know, we're obviously quite excited about it. Both of us have had a 6-week break now, so you know, it really depends on who gets up to speed quickest.
With both the level on championship points now, is there any extra tricks that you can pull out of the bag to bring home that win this evening?
All's out of the bag, but the only things in the bag now is a big hole in the bottom of it. No, I have to try your damnedest, hardest now to see what we can do here today.
How do you think you'll get on today, or what expectations do you have?
Oh, well, we're here to have a go today. I mean, we've been knocking on the door the last few rounds, and like you know, Tipperary has already been good to me, so we're here to have a go and hopefully go out number 1.
Making a return to rallying after recently getting married, current national champion Aaron McHale could be the cat among the pigeons at this crucial stage of the season.
Every year it's been close battles, and this one will go right down to the wire. And the 2 of them are great clubmen, and whoever wins it, each one deserves it.
Have you missed it as much as we've missed you?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, the Nationals it's a handy championship to do, and I really enjoyed it last year. Like, I suppose we're not doing Donegal in the Tarmac and in the non-finishing, the Jim Clark knocked me out of it. So, but the National is the championship that I really enjoy, and I might be back next year.
The battle for Group N is currently led by Eamon Daly, but all that could change over the course of today's rally.
Eamon holding on to the lead in Group N for a while now, but it is difficult.
Yeah, it's not easy. Well, we're doing fine, but today really is down to the real competition for the next, this rally especially. We've got to try and win today and push very hard.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
First attack on the mostly dry stages is Patrick Elliott, but the break since the last round seems to have affected his match fitness, and he is 2nd after 4 stages.
And flat to right. 60 braking, right 40, keep right return square left, round the wheel. It's open square right. 70 over crest, fast square left. Deceptive, tightens long. Deceptive, tightens long, 80. Tight to left, right kinks, 120. Turn unseen, hairpin right. Don't handbrake, 2nd gear.
No such problems for Niall Maguire, who has Enda Sherry taking the navigator's seat in place of Paul McLaughlin. The Monaghan pair are leading the rally by 9 seconds after stage 4. slight overshoot left Aaron McHale in third place after the opening loop, but it got worse for the current champion on the next loop when his Ford Focus lost an oil pipe and he dropped well outside the top 10. Kevin Barrett now slips into third place despite choosing wet tyres for the dry second loop.
30. 4 right, don't cut. 60. 1 right, 40, turn clear left. 60. 1 left, 80. 1 right, 80 over crest. 40. 2 right and 2 left continues into crest. 40 clear, 5 left, race deceptive.
PJ McGrath and Billy Collins look likely to emulate their decent performance at the Ravens Rock Rally. They are currently 4th in the S9 Impreza. Sadly, David James and Jim Crow are forced to retire their Ford Focus when it develops a fly-by-wire throttle problem. It's problems for Eamon Daly in Group N as well. His Lancer's turbo pipe came loose at the start of stage 1, costing him a mountain of time. His misery then is compounded with an overshoot into a garden on stage 3.
Right 5 cut tidy, left -6, braking crest, left 3. Crest, left 3, long, right 3 plus. Long, left 3, oh. Right now.
It's an ideal situation for Eamon's closest rival in the Group N Championship, Alan Ring, who was up to 2nd in class.
Left 1 over bump 60, left 1 and left 1 continues to left 2 with entrance, 130 down. Right 3 under trees, 50 to Gable.
Leading Group N and in 5th place overall is the unregistered Keith Cronin. The Billy Coleman Award winner is almost a minute ahead of Ring at the halfway points. In 6th place, just 10 seconds behind Cronin and leading the 2-wheel drive section is Trevor Mulligan in the Mark II Escorts. In 7th place and trailing Mulligan by 8 seconds in the Gus-clad Corolla are Terence O'Shaughnessy and Eugene McGrath. 10 seconds further back in 8th overall are Morris Moffat and Jason McKenna in the Starlet. Just outside the top 10 and 3rd in Group N are Danny Barry and Mark Bowles. Anthony O'Halloran and Charlie McHenry are 4th in Group N and pushing hard for 3rd. Just a handful of seconds further back is Sean Flanagan, and it was the garden party on stage 3 that cost the lead man time.
2 right, 60. Caution, 1 left minus over crest, 60 braking, deceptive 5 left. Minus. Okay, and 5 right long.
Well, we've reached the halfway point now, Patrick, and it's still all to play for.
It is. Niall has got the better of us this morning. I think he's about a little over 9 seconds ahead. So we've a bit of work to do this afternoon.
We clipped a rock on stage 3, which we're very lucky to be here. We broke the rim and the tyre stayed up to the end of the stage, and we lost no time with it, but we're very lucky to be here.
A lot of drama going on here, Aaron. You're fighting to keep your place in this event.
Yeah, well, it's just an oil pipe was gone, but what happened was you had to switch to the manual mode in that last stage. But the dangerous thing was that we lost all the diff pressures and we were coming down the main road section. Pressed the brake and the car nearly swapped ends and it wouldn't change down gear. So we were lucky to get away with it. We just had to cruise through the last 2 stages because we couldn't brake hard or anything on the manual modes. You see, if we have a pipe, we keep going. If we don't, that's it.
Well, Aaron's disadvantage has led to your advantage, Kevin.
Yeah, we've slotted up into 3rd now. certainly didn't get the start we wanted. We were caught sleeping, just to put it mildly, and boys got sort of 25 seconds on us, but better run them last two there now, and we're about 35 seconds behind now, but still 4 stages to go, so we're not give up yet.
Eamon Daly hasn't given up the quest for some Group N points yet, but with turbo problems, the Limerick man knows a win is certainly out of the question.
It just knocked us out of our competition is over, really. We need to take back 15 seconds a stage, which is impossible to do.
Well, troubles in the Daly camp has led to your advantage.
Yeah, he was unfortunate on the first stage. I think turbo pipe came off and we actually caught him on the stage. And on the last stage 3, I think he was visiting a garden. So I'm not sure what his time is there, but we're definitely 2 or 3 minutes up on him at the moment, this thing's then.
Mr. Flanagan looking very cool and collected there. Enjoying the stages today?
Yeah, 3 out of 4 we enjoyed. We decided to go into a garden in one of them, but it was a lovely lawn, so we didn't handbrake it. We just decided to drive out and at least respect the locals.
So there's the overall leaders after 4 stages, and now it's anyone's rally.
Well, the battle continues with Mr. Maguire and Mr. Elliott. It is so tight between these two guys. Who will come out on tops? Join us after the break to find out.
Welcome back to Clonmel for part 2 of the CPAM Stone Throwers Rally, where the fans are lining the Tipperary stages, eager to see who will emerge victorious in this closely fought battle. Patrick Elliott is running number 1 on the road, but still trails Niall Maguire, although he reduces the deficit to just 5 seconds after the first afternoon loop, despite this stage 6 stall.
Keep her lip. Right into chicane, 3 bales. And then keep over to your left for turn hairpin right, drive. $60. Turn it up. On. Yep, good. 60, flat to left, 70.
Although still leading the rally, Niall Maguire was disappointed that he was too cautious on the first run through the afternoon stages. Kevin Barrett had a good run to maintain his 3rd place.
Right and 2 left into 55 right. 50. 2 left and level, 2 right, 1 cut, 100. 1 right, 80. Left, 100. Right and 1 left past count, 150. 2 left, 80. 5 right and 4 left.
Aaron McHale also did well to climb back up the leaderboard and now lies in 9th place. Still 4th, an overshoot on stage 6 cost PJ McGrath some time, and he slips further behind Kevin Barrett. Alan Ring reported no problems on the first afternoon loop and is currently 8th overall.
All quick. Bump left 2, right 160. Left 1 over bump 60. Left 1 and left 1 continues. The left 2 at entrance 130 down.
There was plenty of drama for Group N leaders Keith Cronin and Greg Shinners, who avoided a stage 5 bail, but their rally came to an end on stage 6 when they slid into a ditch. Despite the best efforts of some spectators, the Evo remained stuck, while next on the road, Trevor Mulligan stopped to see if the crew were okay. Perhaps trying too hard to make up for lost time, it was Mulligan's turn to retire when he damaged the gearbox after a stage 7 spin.
3 left at the shiny, 5 right continues. And tight 4 left. Tight 4 left. Is this the same place? Tight 4 left and open 5 right. Oh, Jesus. Okay, hold on.
Eamon Daly was also out when his turbo pipe came loose again at the end of stage 5.
Left 6. 60 over finish. It's not boosting at all there.
Yeah, the pipe is off again.
In Class 15, it's Armagh's Jack Maguire who leads after stage 6. Also in an escort Cosworth are core crew Dan Mulcahy and Donegal O'Callaghan. Andrew Mackerel and Richard Cassidy are charging hard in the Class 15 Evo 4. And Galway's John Morris is eager to get to the service area to rectify his Cosworth slipping clutch.
Well, John, how are you finding the pace on the Tipperary stages?
Very good, actually. We're problem there, clutch is slipping, so we didn't overshoot winning someone's garden, but we got out of it.
Well, Jack, you were a regular in a Mark II escort, have switched over to the Cosworth now. How are you finding that drive?
Yeah, far more pleasant. So there's more pace. It was only on a Pinto, so it was class 12. But yeah, the Cosworth have come on the left-hand drive, fairly good. Happy enough with it.
2 more stages down and it's still as tight, Patrick.
Yeah, well, we had it down to 0.9 of a second after stage 5, but then I stalled the car in a hairpin. So I don't know how much time I've lost in aisle yet, but we'll find out shortly. It could be back up around the 9-second mark again, but you know, I'm happy that if we get a mistake-free run on these next 2 now, we can put them under a bit of pressure and see what happens.
Well, this is an exciting one now. We saw it just 0.9 of a second separating you in between that loop.
That's right, when we went into that stage, I think we were beating Patrick by 8.9 of a second. And he went into the second last stage there, or what stage was it? 5. And he took 8 of us, and then we went into the next stage and we took 4 back. So it's back up now to 4.9.
These next 2 stages will tell it all.
Absolutely.
Are you ready for them?
We're taking no prisoners.
Okay, we can see here the lads are comparing times. I know they're going to be crucial. Brian, give us the lowdown.
It looks like in the championship that Alan is leading. He's got a good lead now. He's only a minute up on Trevor here. Anthony Halloran, I think, is second now in the class. He's about 2 seconds behind Trevor, and we're another second behind that.
So what's your predictions for second place then, Trevor?
We'll have to keep pushing. We're hoping to maybe hold on to second if we can. That's the plan anyway, so we're going to drive it flat to the board and hopefully be second in the evening.
On the final loop, Sean O'Donovan and Carl Atkinson overshoot out of the rally after damaging their hired Lancer. The brand new Impreza N14 of Paul McEnroe and Saoirse Kelly finished 7th in Group N. Paul Elliott takes his Evo 9 to 6th in Class 4.
Turn square left. And 2 left. You're finished. Okay.
Some mistakes in the final loop means that Anthony O'Halloran and Charlie McInerney have to settle for 5th in Group N. Trevor and Kenny Bustard finish 4th in the production class. Just 2 seconds ahead in 3rd are Sean Flanagan and Brian Duggan.
4 left minus 40. Turn square left around the bales. Keep out for 3 left over crest 150.
Wicklow men Danny Barring and Mark Bones finish 11th overall and 2nd in Group N. Winners of Group N and 8th overall, Alan Ring and Adrian Deasy now also lead Group N championship points table.
Fast right 2 and left 160. To Care, left 2 over crest 40, slowing, remember, right 2 40, right 3, left 3 minus, right 5.
In Class 15, John Morris and Brian Daniels take 4th place. Corkman Dan Mulcahy and Donegal O'Callaghan finish 3rd in class. Fermanagh Andrew Mackerel and Richard Cassidy are runners-up in Class 15. The Taking a convincing Class 15 win and 10th overall are Jack and Paul Maguire from Armagh. Aaron McHale and Killian Duffy do well to finish in 7th place after their oil pipe problems. Maurice Moffat finishes a fine 6th overall and 2nd on the two-wheel drive leaderboard. Just 5 seconds ahead in 5th place, and the top two-wheel drive car is the Corolla of Terence O'Shaughnessy, and we'll have more modified action later in the programme. PJ McGrath and Billy Collins are 4th overall, and Kevin Barrett and Sean Mullally finish in 3rd place. Holding just a mere second of a lead going into the last stage, disaster struck for Niall Maguire when his Subaru punctured. The deflated tyre also caused this spin. With it, the Monaghan man lost the lead and had to settle for 2nd place. With all this unknown to Patrick Elliott, he tried his hardest on the last stage and took the victory by 9 seconds in the end to edge slightly ahead on the points table.
I suppose first and foremost I have to say, commiserations to Niall. It's unfortunate he got a puncture there on the last stage, and the rally was decided on a puncture rather than there was only a second between us going into the last stage, so it was, we were going as good as we could, and I'm sure he was too.
And after such a hard-fought battle, it's nice to see that there's still camaraderie between the crews.
It is disappointing. Good though to come in second. You've only missed those 2 points.
Oh, absolutely, yes. It's good to have the car home in one piece and get 18 points, you know what I mean? But it's not over to the fat lady things.
With Eamon Daly's early exit, Group N winner Alan Ring is now in the driving seat for the championship.
Well, Alan, it looks like the championship may be on now.
Yeah, max points and Eamon not finishing, I think, puts us very strong, if not leading. So I think we're an entry in for Galway again as we stand, so there's a good chance we'll be there.
So there's confirmation then of the overall finishing times, and after 7 rounds, it's Patrick Elliott who edges ahead on the points table with 3 rounds to go. Join us after the break for all the action from the two-wheel drive classes.